This video chart presentation is SilverSun Technologies. SilverSun is a bulletin board listed company trading on ticker SSNT. This is a look at a one-year daily chart. It's pretty clear to see that SilverSun is putting itself together a nice uptrend in 2012, continually making higher lows. Throughout April, it's making what looks like a small cup and handle pattern, which is a very bullish continuation pattern. Price per share is pretty close to a resistance point right now, but I'm seeing in this chart a golden cross, the 50-day moving average passing through the 200-day moving average, price per share holding well above that, and trading over top of the short-term moving averages. RSI showing momentum's coming into this play. Much like the candles, seeing a nice long-term uptrend in the MACD, holding over top of zero. Again, that's bullish. And of course, a bullish cross of the 12 passing through the 26 EMA. Even a little bit more defined is this PPO. There's the upward channel that it's creating right down near the lower trend line. What I'd be looking for here is for this bullish cross to happen and for this to move back upward and try and continue the upward trend. ADX looks like it's cooling off a little bit. But again, we see the higher highs. And right around through there, it's right down near the lower part of that channel again. So it's in a good position to try and make another move upward and add some strength to the direction. MFIs, sharp move, well over top of 50. Accumulation distribution, looks like it's trying to find a bottom, moving upward. Shaken money flow, which is based upon the accumulation distribution, shows a very similar thing. There must have been some selling pressure that came in, and now it's subsiding as buying pressure is outweighing selling pressure. It's moving back towards zero. CCI, by definition, for followers of that indicator, the buy point is the breakthrough 100. There's an upward trend leading towards that, registering at 81.94. It's getting pretty close to that buy signal. Full stow, sharp move upward, indicates momentum in the play. And the tricks, also putting together a nice upward trend, higher highs, higher lows. Looks like a rotation starting to happen, and a bullish cross could be coming. So getting some good signs in short-term strength and momentum, as well as long-term strength of trend. As I mentioned at the beginning, RSIs holding over top of 50. That's a nice look right through there. I always want to see that red and gold line, the 14 and 21 RSIs, hold that 50 mark. Those two RSIs just aren't quite as volatile as the 7 because they factor in so many more days. So I always like to see them hold bullish positions. As I mentioned, upward channel being established in 2012, higher lows regularly made, higher highs being made, holding over top of key moving averages. Now what I'd look for, any sort of pullback, there's some pretty strong support right there around 12 cents. I'd want to see that hold, continue to make the higher highs. Ideally, holding over top of these short-term moving averages is something that I'd like to see. For starters, that's just a positive thing to see. You want to see the short-term moving averages lending some dynamic support to the price per share. And also in this case, if this is going to form a cup and handle, albeit a very small one, I want to see it hold at least half of the move from this bottom support up to this 20-cent mark. This is a pretty thinly traded stock. See, on Friday it traded 38,000 shares. That's actually not a bad day for it. But what I'll be looking for is if this can break through, there's a little bit of resistance right there at 20 cents where it sits now. But I'd be looking for it to take this top out at 25.5. Now all by itself, that's a pretty nice percentage move to go from 20 up to basically 26. It's a 30% rise. But I'd really be looking for volume to pick up to try and blow through that resistance point, because there's not any resistance in the way if it takes that out until it's looking to challenge old highs at 36 cents. You can also see from this weekly chart SSNT why that spot becomes important, because on the weekly chart there's the 200-day moving average. Short-term moving averages are tucked in underneath, 50-day moving averages underneath. Moving above that 200 days is a pretty substantial thing in technical analysis. So I'd want to see it take that out. See, last week it had a real strong week, up 29%. Volume actually picked up last week, 176,000 shares traded. So now that's what I'll be keeping my eye on. See another big volume bar, blow through that resistance point, and it would really increase the odds that it might come through here and take out this old top. Let's see from this weekly chart, it smooths out a lot of volatility. Nice uptrend in the RSI, nice uptrend going on the PPO. You're going to see that kind of pattern all the way through here. A lot of strength. Shaken money flow trending back towards zero. Accumulation distribution hooking off the bottom. CCI actually dropped a buy signal right through here. From that perspective, it hasn't given a sell signal. Full stow trending upward. Tricks making its move back towards zero. Weekly chart has a very strong look to it. Zooming back into the daily chart, you see some of those key points from a different perspective, but it shows why that 26 mark is a significant area of resistance and something that I'd be looking for SSNT to take out. Overall though, nice uptrend, and the chart's in a good position to try and continue the upward pressure. But as always, this is merely my interpretation of the Silver Sun Technologies chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.